KD9MED, KD9MED, K9RFD.
KD9MED.
Start recording.
Alright, Jimmy, we're live streaming. You can go for it.
The Friday Night Fun Net is on the air. Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock. And welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. I'm located here in Freeport, and I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. That's what this hobby of amateur radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications if when the situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is to provide an on-air meeting place for all amateur radio operators. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate in this net. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is a PL 114.8 minus offset. You need to have that program in your radio in order to have access to the repeater. For those of you who may be using older radios that do not have PL capability, or the PL on your radio is not working properly, you can check into the Friday Night Fun Net by using the repeater output frequency, the straight 610 simplex. If I hear you, I will acknowledge you and check you into the net. If, by the way, this is the Friday Night Fun Net for Friday, June 3rd, 2022. This net is being live streamed around the world via the internet, and it's also being recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page. Mike, KD9MED down in Rochelle is doing the honors. If those of you who wish to check in on the internet, go ahead and relay your check-in to Mike K9MED, and he will in turn relay your internet check-in to me on the radio. Also, if you're out in the sticks, if you can hear the repeater, but you can't get to it due to conditions, or you're too far away from it, and you don't have internet access, just give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline, area code 815-232-FN, 232-3636, the local Freeport number. I'll take your check-in over the phone, but try to check it on the radio first. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take short-timer mobile stations. If you have family time, or if you are concentrating your driving, you can't stay for the net, I'll take your short-timer mobile check-ins, and if you have traffic, you'll do your traffic right away. Also, we'll after that, we'll take general check-ins. First, we'll take general check-ins from northern Illinois. Next, we'll take general check-ins from southern Wisconsin. After that, we'll take general check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin. When you check into the net, state whether or not you have traffic. Your traffic consists of bike rides, marathons, breakfasts, or ham fests. I believe we got one coming up this coming Sunday down in Mendota, the Starved Rock ham fest. We'll talk about that later on. Okay. We'll do our regular features. We'll do first. We'll do the W9UIJ Carl's Corner. This is an honor of our late great friend and colleague Carl Larson at W9UIJ. He and Tony K9RFD used to do the old Tuesday evening tech net on the 147 and 145 Repeater in Monroe. And many years earlier, Carl used to do a Saturday evening tech net on 443.275 Repeater here in Freeport. Carl used to read articles from different ham radio publications about propagation, electrical principles, theory, and what have you. This segment is for especially you new ham radio operators. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up in your tower, or what kind of radio should you get, base or mobile? If you have any technical questions, try to ask them, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Also, we'll do the W9 Gene Duncan DX Corner in honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9GD, the king of DX. Every time he checked in his net, he always had a DX report. Then we'll do our swap net. You have any items to buy, sell, trade, or want related to hobbies of ramps, radio, or computers? We'll do that. You have anything you want to get rid of? You're free to advertise them here on this net. Why advertise it on the internet when you can advertise them on the swap net? So, okay. Okay, we're going to do something different tonight. Instead of the trivia segment, this was brought up on the Health and Tech Net last night. Now, I've been in this hobby since 2004, and here's something I've never heard of before. Ham radio chess. I guess you play chess or something via ham radio. That's what we'll talk about. We'll see if there's any interest in doing something like that here on this net or whenever. Okay, I had 36 check-ins last week. Then we had a 2.5 hour net. We'll see how many check-ins I get tonight. We'll see how long we go. Okay, with all so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. By the way, I got 2 early bird check-ins. Brandon, K9LOA in Lena, and Jamie, W9AXD and Jamie and Robert. Okay, at this time, do we have any short time on mobile stations like to check in? Please call now.
9GO, Rockton Larry, short time.
AA9VU, Michael in Janesville, short time, no traffic.
AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, short time, no traffic. KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe, short time, no traffic. K9KZT, Larry in Rockford with short traffic.
Okay, I've got 5 stations checked in. This is great. H9GO, Larry and Rockton, you had, thank you for checking in. Have a good evening. I suppose you're going to the Old Settlers days there, celebration. Okay, have fun. Thank you for checking in. AA9VU, Mike in Janesville, I've got you checked in. You have a good evening, and thanks for checking in. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night on the Saturday evening rag tune on this repeater. AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe, I've got you checked in. That's short time. 7-3, have a good evening. Maybe we'll talk to you tomorrow night in the rag tune net. K9HKX, Larry and Roscoe, I've got you checked in. You have a good evening, and maybe we'll definitely talk to you tomorrow night, too. And thank you for checking in. K9KZT, Larry in Rockford, I've got you checked in. I know you have traffic. Do you want to give it now, or would you rather wait? It's up to you.
I prefer now. Go ahead.
Okay, you said you're going to wait?
I'd rather have it now. I'm thinking that we might want to cancel the Saturday night radio net during field day. I think people that are in ham radio have other things that they'll want to be doing that night, and plus I can't be here. I have a family reunion in Wisconsin. Back to you, Jim.
You know what, Larry? I think you're right, because I probably will not be home on that Saturday night anyway. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll cancel the Saturday evening rag tune net on the night on field day weekend. That'd be June 25th. That'd be about let's see, it'll be about 3 weeks away. Okay, sounds good. That's what we'll do. We'll cancel the rag tune net for that night. Thanks.
QSL. I might be able to check in back in later. Talk to you later, Jim. K9KZT.
Sounds good, Larry. You do what you gotta do. Hopefully we'll hear from you later on. Thanks for checking in. Okay. At this time, are there any more short time mobile stations that like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Hey, Jimmy, this is Tom up here in Janesville, W9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I want to check in short time tonight there, Jimmy. I got to go to work there tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and do it early. Okay, WI9HF, Jimmy, short time. Have a good evening.
Okay, I got two stations that checked in. W9WTF. Tom and Janesville have got your checks in. 73, have a good evening. Thanks for taking in. W9HF, Chad and Janesville, I've got you checked in. Short time. You have a good evening, and thank you for checking in. Any more short time mobile stations for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, at this time, I will we'll go into general check-ins. First, any stations in Northern Illinois who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun at this time? Please call now.
KD9MED, Cary and Rockford.
K9MED, okay, Cary. I've got you checked in. We'll get back to you a few minutes at the roundtable. Thank you for checking in. Oh, that's right. Speaking of the roundtable, I almost forgot to mention. Summer coming on. We're getting heat and humidity. Well, we will eventually. But what I'm going to ask everybody, what is your favorite ice cream, and where do you like to go for your ice cream? That's what we'll talk about tonight. In addition to that, ham radio test. I'd be more interested to hear about that. Okay, Cary, we got you checked in. Thanks for checking in. We'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Any more general check-ins in Northern Illinois you'd like to check in? Please call now.
November 9, Golf Bravo Papa, Greg in Rockford.
Okay, sorry, N9GBP, Greg and Robert, I got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Sorry about the pause there, but I'm trying, in keeping with Radio Etiquette, I'm trying to avoid stepping on the stations who want to check in. So, okay, thanks for checking in, Greg. We'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Any more general check-ins for Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KC9QPO, Paul and Lewisburg.
K9QPL, Paul and Lowe's Park, got you checked in, Paul. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, I think everybody's out enjoying the weather, so, okay. Yeah, would you, folks, if you're going out, take your HDs with you so you can check into the Friday Night Fun Net. So, okay, well, I think City Market is just wrapping up down in downtown Rockford. They always, on the TV stations always have live coverage of that every Friday night, every Friday evening. So, okay, let's, okay, there being no more further check-ins from Northern Illinois, let's see how many stations we get in southern Wisconsin. Any stations in southern Wisconsin, I'd check the Friday Night Fun Net. Please go on.
KC9GCR, or KC9RGG, Norman, Orfordville, Wisconsin.
K9RGG, Norman, Orfordville, Wisconsin. Okay, Norman, we got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Kilowatt Echo 9, Norway.
KE9N, Kurt in the Roscoe, the Rah-Rah President, got you checked in. Kurt, I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Hey, we are not a formal net, so if you check in on turn, it does not make any difference. So who's complaining, right? All right. Any more general check-ins in southern Wisconsin Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
This is KD9, KWR, Don and Beloit. No traffic, Jimmy.
KD9KWR, Don and Beloit. Okay, Don, we got you checked in. We'll get back to you a few minutes around there. Well, thanks for checking in, Don. Any more general checkers from southern Wisconsin of the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Well, it's Friday Night Fish right now in Wisconsin. Everybody's at their favorite bar, restaurant, tavern, eating their catfish, buffalo, carp, bull, dead northern pike, walleye, muskie, or crappie, or shrimp, or whatever, and then sushi. Then those of you in the Milwaukee area, you're eating your Polish sausages, brats, hot dogs, and kielbasa, and Braunschweiger. I'm out at American Family Field in Milwaukee. They're tailgating. Tell you what, the Brewers sure pulled one out of the fire last night, scoring 4 runs at the bottom of the ninth to win that game. So okay, they're trailing They were trailing 2-0 in the second inning last I heard. But okay, then you cheese lovers read some of that famous Wisconsin cheese. Okay, at this time I'll take your check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now. Okay, this is a K9G shower net control for the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, let's get going here. Let's go ahead. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh God, I don't know what's going on here. I can't even talk. Larry K9KGT. Suggested we cancel the Saturday night rag tune-net on the night of the field day. I think that's what we're going to do. And I do have traffic starved to rock. Amateur Radio Club will have their annual Hamfest. I believe it's going to be held at the fairgrounds in Mendota this year, and I think last year that's where they held it too. So. In years past, you used to have it down in Princeton, Illinois, down in Bureau County, but that has not been the case. So I believe anybody's going down there, it's going to be held at the fairgrounds in Mendota, Illinois. So, okay, that's all the traffic I have. Does anybody else have any traffic other than myself and Larry K9KGT? Okay, now we'll move on to our TextNet portion of the Friday Night Fun Net, the W9AXD Carl's Corner. This is for the benefit of the new ham radio operators. See if anybody has any technical questions. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of a radio or mobile or base unit should you get? You have technical questions, we'll try to answer them for you. Does anybody have any technical questions they'd like to bring up at this time? Okay, this is K9G Shower with the Friday Night Fun Net, a W9AXD Repeater and Rockford transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Central and Freeport. Okay, no technical questions, so we'll move on to the W9 Gene Duncan DX Corner in honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan W9GD, the king of DX. Every time you checked in the set, you always had a DX report to pass along. Okay, Kerry K9MED, I know you said you told me earlier you did not have any DX reports to pass along, so that's about it. So okay, Does anybody else have any DX reports that they'd like to bring before the net? Please go ahead.
KC9GCR and 9GBP here.
N9GBP, okay, that's very good. What do you got for us?
Well, I haven't had much DX luck this past week, but I did get a QSL card in the mail today from the Western Sahara Amateur Radio Club in Western Sahara, Africa.
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, this is from S01WS, and I had a QSO with them on February 18th of this year. Took a while for the card to get here, but that's pretty neat. So that's about all I've got to share tonight, so I will say back to you.
Okay, Greg, congratulations on getting that QSL card from Western Sahara. Okay, that's in Africa. That's great. Okay, does anybody else, thank you for your DX report, Greg. Anybody else have any DX reports they'd like to pass along at this time? Okay, now we'll move on to, you know what we better do first. We better check in the W9GD. Late great Gene Duncan, W9GD, honorary check-in, SKHC. SK for silent key, HC for honorary check-in. Of course, that call is now held by Gary, formerly K9FM Mel in Crystal Lake, Illinois. But we do this in honor of Gene Duncan, W9GD. As far as I'm concerned, he is very much alive. So, okay. Let's go ahead with the swamp net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be related to hobbies of amateur radio or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of stuff. You may mention prices over the air, but any haggling should be done either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Does any station have any swamp net traffic they'd like to pass along? Okay. There being no swamp net traffic, of course, during the Monday Night Railroad Info Net, we have a swamp net portion. Of course, we have our, on Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. here in Freeport on the 147.390 repeater with the PL 114.8 plus offset. We have our Wednesday evening swamp net. It runs from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. until all traffic is handled. Mel, K9RFD, and I share the duties of net control. I ran the net this past, no, I take that back. He ran the net this past Wednesday, and I'll take over. I'll do it again next Wednesday. Mel brings us a ARRL audio amateur radio newsline, I should say. It's a 15-minute independent news broadcast about the entirety of amateur radio. We used to do ARRL audio news years ago, but okay. Okay, at this time, are there any more stations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, let's go ahead with the round table. What is your favorite ice cream, and where do you like to go if you get hungry for ice cream? What little place do you go to? Carrie, KD9MED. What do you say? What is your favorite ice cream, and where do you go if you want some?
This is KD9MED.
Well, I guess the best ice cream I ever had was the homemade stuff with the, with the crank thing. It's got a kind of a crystalline texture to it that you don't get in store-bought ice cream. I haven't had any ice cream in about 4 years, but if I was going to go out and get some, I'd probably go to the grocery store and get whatever's cheap. And I'd probably go with vanilla and get some chocolate syrup to go on it. KD9MED.
Jerry, there is nothing wrong with making your own homemade ice cream. I think that's great. A lot of people don't do that anymore. Way back in the day they used to though. So that's great. Okay, sounds good, Terry. Thank you for checking in. We're gonna go around a couple times. After we get done, we're gonna ask if you know anything about this ham radio chest. It's something I never heard of until last night on the TechNet. So the health and TechNet. Okay, we'll move on. N9GBP, Greg in the Rockford. What is your favorite ice cream? Where do you if you get hungry for it, where do you like to go to get some? Or you go to the store and buy some?
N9GBP here. Well, I think my favorite is the mint chocolate chip, and don't really have a favorite place for it. Wherever I can pick some up, I'm usually happy. So I guess that's it.
Okay, mint chocolate, nothing wrong with that. Sounds good. Okay, Greg, thanks for checking in. We'll get back to you in a few minutes. Paul, KC9QPL in Loves Park. What is your favorite ice cream, and where do you go if you want to buy some ice cream? Do you go to a little ice cream parlor, or do you go to the store and buy some?
KC9QPL here. Well, I like Dairy Queen, and I go to just about any Dairy Queen. I like their strawberry sundaes, are really good. Well, say 73 and be clear.
Okay, Paul, sounds good. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night on a Saturday evening ride tune. That sounds good. Thanks for checking. Norm, K9RFD. What is your favorite ice cream? Where do you go if you want ice cream? Do you go to a little ice cream parlor, or do you go to the grocery store and buy some?
KC9GCR, KC9RGG. Jim, my favorite memory of ice cream is as a child, we used to go down to Prince Castle's in Glen Ellen, Illinois, and we would get a pint of their peppermint ice cream. And my brother and I would split it. We'd drive a knife through the center of it. He'd eat half and I'd eat half. And it was cheap, and it wasn't real good ice cream. It wasn't Lady Borden, but I liked it. KC9GCR, KC9RGG.
Boy, Norman, there was nothing wrong with that. Making a long drive down to Glen, Illinois, just get some ice cream. That's true. A lot of people, they have a favorite ice cream. They'll drive for miles and miles to get it. That's for sure. So, and you and your brother ate it. That's terrific. Okay, Norm, thanks for checking in. We'll get back to you in a few minutes here. Kurt, KE9N in Roscoe, the Rah-Rah president. What's going on with you? What is your favorite ice cream, and where do you like to go if you get hungry for something?
KC9GCR, Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway. Hey, good afternoon or evening, I guess it is now, to you, Jimmy, and everybody else. Let's see here. What's happening? Well, I'm doing the ham rag and a few other things for Rah-Rah. Kind of lining up some field day things to get taken care of. And as far as ice cream goes, well, usually I have ice cream at home, but if I'm going to go somewhere, usually my wife and I will go to Culver's because it's just up the road from where I work, so it makes it convenient. Geez, I go by it twice a day. I mean, you got to almost stop in once in a while. So anyhow, we normally would go to Culver's if we're going to go somewhere, but usually I'll just have ice cream at home. So that's a story, Jimmy. I'll send it back to you. And thanks a lot for doing the net. KC9GCR, KE9N.
Okay, you're welcome, Kurt, and thank you for checking in, and thank you for all you do, too. Whenever you get done with that ham rag, I look forward to getting a copy of that. Thank you very much. KD9, KWR, Don and Boyd. What is your favorite ice cream, and what is your favorite place you like to go if you like to have some ice cream?
KC9GCR, this is KD9KWR. My favorite ice cream is probably chip mint, and around here the only place you can really get it that's any good is the grocery store, unfortunately, but the best chip mint I ever had was at West Dairy up in Hayward, Wisconsin, when we used to go up, me and my little brother go up for 2 weeks every summer with my grandparents, and we get done swimming and stuff, and we would head over to the ice cream place to get some cones, and then we go home and have supper. So, fun times.
Okay, sounds good, Don. Yeah, I understand. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes you gotta go for a long drives, just to get some ice cream and what have you there. So, okay, Don, thanks for checking in. This is K9GCR, Net Control of the Friday Night Fun Net. And I'm sure many of you have heard of the Union Dairy ice cream here in Freeport. It's been in business since the 1914. In fact, in 2014, I did a special edition of Friday Night Fun in honor of Union Dairy. They were showing a movie in the parking lot. And they had fireworks. And I'll tell you what. There's one person. He lives in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He used to be from around here. W9GU, or W9 Grumpy Uncle. His name is Art. He's originally from the Seward area. But sometimes he comes down here every 2 weeks. He has a house there, I think he owns down in Seward. He has to maintain it, I think, for his mother. And then whenever he gets a chance, he comes to Union Dairy. But I'll tell you what. They open in March and stay open through late October. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer on here. We are not promoting any business. So just so I don't get in the doghouse with the FCC. But that's a very popular ice cream place here. You can I don't know how many different kinds of ice cream they got. But they even serve, if you want to, they even serve dinners. You can buy hamburgers, hot dogs, or barbecues, or brats, or what have you. If you're interested, if you're doing anything, look it up on your computer, on your website. If you're doing anything, come on over. So that's about it there. So, okay, that concludes my list. Are there any more stations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KC9GCR. This is the Alpha Kilo 9 Foxtrot David, mobile and polite tonight, no traffic.
KC9GCR. Here is KC9YI, Kilo Charlie 9 Yankee India, Scott and Monroe, no traffic.
Okay, I got 2 stations checked in. K9RFD Dave and Boyd, I've got you checked in. KC9YI, Scott Monroe, I also got you checked in. I'll get back to both of you in a minute. Any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now.
KD9MED.
K9MED. Okay, Mike. I'll go ahead and K9MED. I'll go ahead and put you down. Almost forgot about you. Okay. Thanks for checking in, Mike. We'll get back to you in a few minutes. Any more stations you want to check in? Please call now. Okay, K9F, David Boyd, we're talking about ice cream. What is your favorite ice cream, and where do you like to go if you get hungry for something?
I don't really have a real favorite, like some people do, but I know that when I go down to a certain business in Rockford, that I'll get what they call birthday cake, and I've gotten otherwise just plain vanilla.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. Okay, Dave. Thanks for taking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, Scott, K9YI in Monroe. What's going on with you?
Well, good evening, Jim, and everybody on the net. This is KC9YI. Well, we just got done visiting with our friends tonight, and done with supper, and sure is another beautiful evening out there. Just perfect temperature, and of course the days are really getting longer.
Oh yeah, you bet. But I think it'll be June 20th or so. I think it's the first day of summer. Yup, the sun will be setting at 8:37 p.m. They'll stay that way for at least a couple weeks, and it'll start losing daylight again. But we won't think about that. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and the sunrise will be at 5:20 a.m. So okay, Scott, we're talking about ice cream. What is your favorite kind of ice cream? Where do you like to go? I'm sure in Monroe or somewhere in Greene County, you got several fine ice cream parlors up there.
Well, they do have one north of town on County DR. I'm trying to think what they call it. I've been there. That's about the only one. Well, on the square there was the Garden Deli used to have different flavors of soft serve. A lot of times when we're just in the area, what I like is just a vanilla soft serve or a twist cone there at the Dairy Queen. But my most favorite ice cream that I've ever had was blueberry ice cream. That was a little. Well, I don't know if it was a little plant, but that plant had been there a long time. Probably kind of like Union Dairy, only it was still in operation making ice cream, and it was in the Shenandoah Valley. And that was probably 15 years ago, so I don't know whether that place is still there, but that was terrific. It was freshly made blueberry ice cream. I do like blueberry. I don't know if Cedar Crest at Union Dairy's got blueberry or not. I always, let's see, what was I having down there before the COVID thing stopped my migration to Union Dairy, because you have to go inside to have it scooped, unfortunately. But, well, maybe things are finally settling down. I don't know. But anyway, we used to go to Union Dairy quite a bit. Try to think what kind of ice cream I did get way back then. But anyway, they sure got a lot of good varieties down there. And that's the place where we probably go for a treat. Either that or over in Galena. There's a number of, well, at least one that hand scoops real ice cream there in downtown Galena. So, yeah, good stuff. It's good selling stuff this time of year. Everybody likes ice cream. I even eat it in the wintertime. KC9GCR, this is KC9YI.
Oh, ice cream is good any time of year. It doesn't have to be just during the summertime. That's for sure. It's been a while since I've even myself even been down in Union there, but I think everything's back to normal there. So you feel like you're always welcome to come on down. So okay, Scott, I won't hold you. If you want to stick around, I want to go around another time. I want to ask you about ham radio chess. Something of that, but that'll be in a few minutes. Something that I never even heard of until last night. So. Okay, thank you for checking in there, Scott. We'll get back to you in a few minutes. KD9MED, Mike and Rochelle. What is your favorite ice cream, and where do you like to go if you get hungry for ice cream?
KD9MED here. Well, my favorite kind of ice cream would be vanilla bean or chocolate. And then from there, I'll probably either go to the country school, but usually vanilla bean's one of those that's kind of hard to find, so I'll grab a tub out of the freezer at Aldi's or Walmart and take her home, and that's how I roll. That's KD9MED, back to net.
Okay, sounds good, Mike. Okay, thanks very much. I also forgot to mention, a lot of people don't know this, but that Cedar Crest ice cream in Wisconsin. Now, this is a true story. That's the old Union Dairy ice cream. Those are the old Union Dairy ice cream recipes. I think Union Dairy they're having a different recipes for their different kind of ice creams. But several years ago, I think Union Dairy sold their recipes to Cedar Crest. So I'll tell you what, anybody in Wisconsin listening, you go buy that Cedar Crest ice cream. It's the old Union Dairy ice cream. They're in Freeport. They used to sell years ago, back in the day. And I'll tell you what, back when I was 14 years old, we didn't go on a vacation, so my mom and dad saved up enough money. They bought a big chest freezer. They used to buy a lot of meat and different kinds of meat and what have you. We used to start buying half gallons of ice cream. My dad used to love to eat ice cream. And this is a true story, too. Whether he was drinking or not, even when he drank a lot of beer, he would definitely eat that ice cream. This is a true story, folks. Okay. Any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, now we're going to go around one more time. Something that I never heard of until last night. Ham radio chess. You play like chess or checkers or what have you there. I found out this information on the Health and the TechNet last night. So I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I'm going to go around. Terry K9MED. Have you ever... Now, I hope you don't think I sound stupid, but this is something I never heard of. Carrie K9MED, are you still there? Have you ever heard of this ham radio chess before?
This is KD9MED. Before I forget, I want to say congratulations to Greg on working SO1WS. I've tried him a couple of times, but he never hears me. I play chess. I've got my board set up right here. If anybody wants to challenge me, I'm all set to go.
Okay, sounds good. Well, we'll go around and see if anybody wants to play. So, okay, sounds good. Thanks, Gary. N9GBP, Greg. Have you ever heard of ham radio chess? N9GBP, Greg and Rockford, you still there? Okay, we'll move on. KC9QPL, Paul and Loves Park, are you still there? Have you ever heard of ham radio chess before? Okay, I guess not. The K9RGG, Norm in Orfordville. Have you ever heard of an ham radio chest before?
KC9GCR, KC9RGG. No, Jim, I have not heard of amateur radio chess, but I know a lot of people play chess over the internet, and I know people play chess with computers. So there's lots of different ways to play chess. My wife and I used to play chess. Oh boy, that was way back 1970s when we first got married. And Jim, she always beat me. So we haven't played chess for a long time at all. So KC9GCR, KC9RGG.
Oh boy. At least she's gonna let you win one game before it was all said and done. Okay, okay, Norm, sounds good. Hey, I better let you go so you can hit the sack. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Hopefully we'll talk to you next Friday night. Okay, KE9N, Curtin, Nebraska. Are you still there? Have you ever heard of amateur radio chess?
No, I've never heard of it, Jimmy. I can understand why people would play that. I mean, that's all well and good, but to answer your question, no, I've never heard of it.
Okay, Kurt, sounds good. Okay, hey, thanks for checking in, and okay, we'll talk to you later. Don, KD9KWR and Boyd, have you ever heard of amateur radio chess before?
KC9GCR, this is KD9KWR. No, Jimmy, that's a new one on me. I've never heard of that stuff, but you know, I consider myself fortunate to have a winning streak in tic-tac-toe with my 8-year-old nephew. So, is what it is.
Okay, Don. Hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Okay, Dave, AK9F, have you ever heard of amateur radio chess? Okay, I guess Dave's left us. K9YI, Scott Monroe. Are you still with us? Have you ever heard of amateur radio chess?
I've never played it on the ham radio. Seems to me like I've heard people doing that like on the telephone or on, you know, like on the internet or something. But no, I wasn't aware of it. I don't know anybody that's doing it, but certainly would be possible, I would think, to, you know, set something up if you were, you know, really into playing chess. So, anyway, I guess, nope, it's a new one on me. KC9GCR, this is KC9YI.
Okay, sounds good there, Scott. Hey, thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. You enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. If you want to, we got the Saturday Evening Raichu Net tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. here on this repeater. If you want to check in, if we don't hear you, we'll definitely catch you on the Greene County Net this coming Sunday night.
Sounds good, Jim. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not usually on this time of year. I'm kind of on the radio less than I normally am. You know, in the wintertime. You know, it's cold and it's nice to be in the ham shack. But this time of year, I'm usually out either doing something or maybe on a different frequency or something, looking for some 6-meter DX or something. So. Anyway, but we'll keep it in mind, Jim, and hopefully if we don't catch you Saturday, maybe catch you Sunday night. KC9GCR, this is KC9YI.
Okay, Scott, sounds good. 7-3, have a good evening. We'll talk to you this coming Sunday night. There. Okay, KD9MED. Mike and Rochelle, have you ever heard of amateur radio chess before?
KD9MED here. I think I've read about it or heard about it, but it's been probably about 1 million years ago, and I would suspect this is probably pre-internet days, and that's probably one of the things they might have done. I wouldn't doubt it. If you think about Australia and the outback, they teach their kids over the radio because of the long distances, so why not chess? And I've got a little app on my phone here, but admittedly I am rusty at chess, so I might give a round there with KD9MED there.
Well, if you want to, well, let's, okay, well, I'll tell you what. First of all, I'm going to see if there's any more check-ins before for the net. Then if you guys want to go at it, go ahead. Are there any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? You were coming home your Friday night fish fries, steak fry, grocery shopping, or the show? If you just turn your radio on, or if you just came home or turned your radio on, you've been copying the mail for the last 55 minutes, this is your chance of checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Everybody, we're in the region with drop traffic. Please call Case 9 GCR.
KD9EPZ.
KD9EPZ, good evening to you, Al. What's going on with you?
Oh, not much, just sitting here. I was listening for a little bit. Figure I'd wait till you got through everybody and ask for more check-ins. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's. I heard you were talking about favorite ice creams. Let me break for a moment.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's the first question. The second question about amateur radio chess, which was discussed last night during the Health and Tech Net. So, but okay, what is your favorite ice cream? And of course, I know you don't get out. You don't get out anymore. What is your favorite ice cream, and where did you used to go for ice cream?
Oh, my favorite ice cream is probably mint chocolate chip, and yeah, I haven't been able to get out for a while. But Country School isn't too bad. They've got some good ice cream here. The other one, if I don't have mint chocolate chip, as far as ice cream in a fast food environment, would have to be Culver's some cement mixer chocolate with peanut butter cup. But as far as where I used to go and used to enjoy is Sherman Dairy in South Haven, Michigan, which I guess is probably similar to Union Dairy in Freeport, but they used to make the greatest ice cream, and I used to make sure whenever I was up there visiting, because I have cousins that live up there, that I would get ice cream from Sherman Dairy, but in my current health situation and everything, I don't think I'm going to get up there anymore either.
I understand, Al. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hope eventually things come around. You'll be good as new health-wise. So okay, thank you. Okay. Now, of course, we were talking about amateur radio chess. Did you ever hear of that before or not?
Oh, I didn't, but way back in the day, like before the internet, I used to have a program for my Commodore 64 that used to play chess, and you could, if you knew another person that had the same program, and you both had modems, which back then you'd have a modem that just ran over the telephone. You could, let's say, call a friend who's got the same program on theirs, and you could play chess with each other.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, That's terrific. Here's something even I was not aware of. So, okay, sounds good. Al, thanks for checking in to the net. Okay, any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please call now.
KD9QVW.
KD9QVW. And Angelo, welcome back to the net. We haven't heard you in a while. What's going on with you?
Oh, good evening, Jimmy, and everyone on the net. I just had an interesting QSO on 10 meters. I had it was KD9 Oscar Lima November, and he was doing parachute mobile. He was making contacts while he was skydiving. It was very cool.
Huh, that's something I never heard of before. That's great. Where was he located, don't you know?
He was jumping in Rochelle, Illinois, and he was getting 5/9 plus 20 signal reports from pretty far away, Florida and Maryland. It was really interesting to listen to. He did 2 jumps, and I had a QSO with him on his first jump, and then I just listened to the second jump. It was really cool.
That is terrific. That is terrific. I never heard of that. That's 2 things I never heard. Amateur radio chess and DX parachute jumping. That's terrific. Okay. Hey, Angelo, we're talking about 2 questions. First question: what is your favorite ice cream, and where do you go? I'm sure there are a lot of places in McHenry County you go to for if you want ice cream. Well, what do you say?
Well, I'll start out that 2-part question with my favorite place to go for ice cream. If I just want a custard ice cream cone, there's this little place in Hebron at the corner of 47 and 173 called the Dairy. I like to head there for just a basic ice cream cone. And then my favorite type of ice cream would definitely have to be butter pecan.
I like that butter pecan too. That is definitely great. So, okay. And Angelo, another question. I don't know if you even heard of this or not. It's about amateur radio chess. Have you ever heard of that before?
Tonight was definitely the first time I've ever heard of amateur radio chess. That's definitely new to me. But I'm going to say 73 to you tonight, Jimmy. I'm going to go spend a little time with my wife. She's got the day off tonight. So it was great talking to you again, and I'll talk to you later on. KD9QVW, and I will be clear.
Okay, Angelo, sounds good. Thanks for checking in. Don't be a stranger. I know you got stuff going on, but we like to hear from you once in a while. Thanks for checking in. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please call now.
Kilo Charlie 9, Delta Delta Foxtrot.
KC9DDF, John and Elgin. Okay, John, I haven't heard you in a while. What's happening with you?
Yeah, not too much. It was a short week for me. I was out at the camp there in Mount Morris, Illinois, through Tuesday evening. Did a bunch of work. Had a good time, but still kind of recovering. And it's already Friday again. So, yeah, happy Friday Fun Net. Back to you.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, John. Let's see. We're talking about ice cream. I'm asking everybody what your favorite ice cream is, and where do you like to go if you get hungry? What place do you like to go to for ice cream?
Believe it or not, I eat very, very little ice cream, and I do like, mint chocolate chip kind of thing. But my parents often have ice cream, so once in a great while I'll have a small scoop over there. But generally that's about it. And hey, have a great weekend. And thanks, Jimmy, KC9DDF.
You're welcome, John 73. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend. Any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, before we proceed, I want to see if Larry K9KZT is back. Are you back with us, Larry?
Yes, I am. Thank you, K9KZT.
Okay, we may have a potential for a game at amateur radio chess game between Terry K9MED and Mike KD9MED. Okay, well, what do you say?
I think that would be really fun to watch. Maybe just a suggestion. Maybe you can play fast chess, gentlemen. Maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds between moves. Which do you want to use? Do you want to use the conventional, like pawn to king 4, or the other algebraic thing, pawn to a4 or something, whatever it is? Maybe I'll start with Terry. Which would you prefer?
I'm fine with either notation. Jimmy, flip a coin for who gets white. I'll pick heads.
Okay, just a minute. I gotta go across the room here and get the coin here. Okay, just I got okay, all right. Okay, all right. Now, what the situation is? Heads or tails? Who wants a head and who wants a tail?
I'll take heads.
Okay, Gary K9MED will take heads. Mike K9MED will take the tails. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Well, let's try that. That ain't right. Let's try that again. Okay, it comes up tails.
All right, KD9MED here, and as far as like the notation and stuff like that, I might be a little bit lost with that because, like I say, it's been a while since I played chess, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a go anyways. I got my phone out here with the app on it, and, well, we'll go, I guess I can go ahead and make a move here in a bit.
Okay, you guys take all the time you want. We got, nobody's going anywhere. It's Friday night. We usually run past 10 o'clock anyway, so you guys take all the time you need.
Okay, and as far as like the notation and stuff like that, I usually end up playing the computer. There's been very few people that I've actually played, so I'll go ahead and just name them off just as D2 or something like that and tell you what I'm moving and whatnot, so hopefully that's not too confusing.
Oh.
Mike, you won the toss, so you get to choose which color.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and start out with the white there, I guess, and then we'll go from there.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Are you white or black?
I'll go with the white.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'll go ahead and just just literally call out moves just as I make them. So here goes nothing. So I'll take pawn at D2, move that up to D4.
Oh, D7, D5.
D7, D5. Okay, D7, ABC, D7, D5. Okay. Okay, we'll take Bishop at 1 Charlie. Move that up to Let's see. We'll go with
Bishop where?
Let's see. There we go. Okay, Bishop at 1 Charlie to Foxtrot 4.
Knight to C6.
Okay, C6. All right, say that last move.
My move was knight to C6.
Knight to C6. Gotcha. Knight C6. Okay, there's a 6. C6. And, yep. Okay, there it is. C6. All right, looks like I got it.
Mike, can you move back from the mic just a little bit? I can't make you out.
Okay. We'll go with Knight 1 Bravo to Charlie 3.
Pawn to F6, Frank 6.
Pawn to F6. All right. Okay. Rook 1 Alpha to 1 Charlie.
Pawn to E5.
Pawn to E5. Pawn to E5. Pawn to E5. All right, Knight Charlie 3 to Delta 5.
I copy your knight to Bravo 5.
Delta 5.
Pawn takes bishop on F4.
Pawn takes bishop on F4. All right. Okay, I think that's all right. Let's see. All right. Knight Delta 5 to Foxtrot 4.
Okay, this is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on W9AXD Repeater Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net Central and Freeport. And for the benefit of those who are just tuning in, there's an amped radio test game going on right now between the Kerry K9MED and Mike KD9MED. So that's what's going on here. we'll start taking check-ins again as soon as they get done with their game. So, okay, guys, go ahead.
Queen takes pawn on Delta 4.
Hey, Queen takes pawn on Delta 4. Knight 1 golf to Foxtrot 3.
Queen takes knight on F4.
All right, F4. You better watch it. Let's see. This is going to get interesting. All right, now I'm getting smoked. Okay. All right. Pawn, golf 2 to golf 3.
Please repeat.
Pawn, golf 2 to golf 3.
I'm still not copying which file you were on. Do you want to move? We want to switch to the English, the regular English notation instead. Might be easier to copy.
Yeah, go for it.
So which pawn again?
That'd be pawn at golf 2 to 3.
Okay, I copy golf 2 to golf 3.
Yep. KD9MED for ID.
This is KD9MED. Queen to D6. Delta 6.
Queen, Delta 6, Delta 6. Queen to Delta 6. Okay, there we go. On Echo 2 to Echo 4. Or
Queen takes queen on Delta 1.
Ah, damn it. All right. Which puts me in check, I believe. Is that Charlie, right? Charlie. Let's see. Yep. Okay, Rook at Charlie 1 to Delta.
Bishop to golf 4.
Bishop to golf. Bishop to Bishop to golf 4. All right, bishop to golf. Oops, 6-5-4. Bishop to golf 4. Bishop to golf. There we go. Got it. Okay, bishop to golf. All right. Pawn, golf 3 to golf 4. Nope. Nope. Apparently that's an illegal move. Computer's not going to let me do it.
Mike, can you give me a repeat on that?
Yeah, I was trying Golf 3 to Golf 4, but apparently that's an illegal move that the computer will not let me do, and hence my rustiness at chess. But we'll take Rook, I'm sorry, Knight rather, from Foxtrot 3 to Hotel 4.
I copy Knight to H4.
Correct.
Bishop takes Rook on D1.
All right, D1. Let's see. Bishop takes Rook on D1. All right, Bishop takes Rook on D1. All right, there we go. The Echo. Can you do that? Yep. All right, King. Echo 1 to Delta 1.
Castle long. Check on the D file.
All right. Yeah, I do believe that puts me in check, doesn't it? Let's see. Bishop, Foxtrot 1 to Delta 3.
Bishop to Charlie 5.
Bishop to Charlie 5. Okay. Yep. All right. All right. Let's see. Time to start moving some men around here. All right.
KC9GCR, K9FLO.
Okay, K9FLO, just stand by. Oh boy. Kerry and Mike, good, just stand by a minute. I want to talk to Dean a little bit, and I'll get back to you. Dean, K9FLO. There's an average radio chess game going on right now. I'll make it quick. What is your favorite ice cream? Where do you like to go for your ice cream?
All right, Jimmy. Very good. I can wait on this here. I didn't know there was something going on, but it was kind of quiet there, so just got everything fired up and this and that. And your questions about ice cream? Go ahead.
Okay, I'll make it brief. What is your favorite ice cream? Where do you like to go for your ice cream?
Well, back in the days when I could have that, I used to love the mint chip. That was my favorite, but unfortunately, being a diabetic, those days are long gone there, Jimmy. KC9GCR, K9FLO.
Okay, sounds good there. Okay, oh boy, I don't know what to say. Dean, you have a good evening. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Day. If you want to stick around after they get done with their game, maybe we can talk a little bit. Thanks for checking in. Okay, Kerry and Mike, go ahead. I'm awful sorry about this.
All right, KD9MED here. No problems, Jimmy. All right, so let's see. We'll get back here. Let's see. Rook at Hotel 1 to Echo 1.
Knight to Echo 5.
Knight to Echo 5. Knight to Echo 5. Knight to Echo 5. There we go. Okay. On Bravo 2 to Bravo 4.
Bishop takes Bravo 4.
All right. Oh, yeah. Bishop, Delta 3 to Bravo 5. Nope, not going to let me do it. Nope.
The bishop is pinned.
Yes, it is. The old computer is telling me no, no, no. All right. Let's see. Let me go with let's see. Okay, let's see. I'll try another one here. So maybe Echo 1, Rook at Echo 2. There we go. Not too bad for not playing chess here for about 5 or 6 years, if not more.
Knight to Echo 7.
Knight to Echo 7. Knight to Echo. Alright, Echo 7. Knight to Echo 7. Knight to Echo 7. Okay, let's see what we got here. Bishop, Delta 3 to Bravo 5. Whoops. Nope, still not going to let me do that. Man, I'm telling you, I am rusty at this, but I'm not going to give up. All right, I'll try one more here. Let me try the Rook Echo 2 to Echo 3.
Knight to Golf 4.
Knight to Golf 4. Knight to Golf 4. Knight to EF Golf 4. Knight to Golf 4. Knight to Golf 4. Oops. EF Golf 4. Knight to Golf 4. How's that even possible? Knight to Golf 4. It has to be. Yep, there it is. Okay, got it. All right, let's see. Here, can we do that? All right, I'll try pawn Golf 3 to Golf 4. Nope, not gonna let me. All right, pawn, Foxtrot 2 to Foxtrot 3. That'll get you.
Knight takes rook on Echo 3, check.
Yeah, that would be check, wouldn't it? Okay, gotta get my king out of check. Yeah, because that's right there. All right. All right. King Delta 1 to Charlie 1. KD9MED for ID.
KD9MED plays Knight to Charlie 6.
Knight to Charlie 6. Charlie 6. Knight to Charlie 6. Knight to Charlie 6. Oh, whoops. Knight to Charlie. No. Is that Knight to Charlie 6? Wait a minute. Let me see. Knight to Charlie 6. All right. Hey, Carrie. Looks like the computer won't let me take that knight out to Charlie 6 for some reason.
Take it with what? There's no piece attacking it.
Yeah, I find that interesting unless I'm in check somehow. Knight to Charlie 6. Nope.
Your move is capturing my knight on Charlie 6. I don't see any piece attacking that knight.
Right. Let's see. Hang on. Look one back. Knight. All right, Charlie 6. Nope. Charlie 6. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I think I might have that, no? Yeah, knight to Charlie 6. Alright, Charlie, knight to Charlie 6. Yeah, but there's nothing, that's interesting.
KD9MED standing by for White's move.
Yep. Alright. Alright, I think I'll have to look at the last move there for a bit. Hang on, you're going to knight to Charlie 6, is that correct?
Correct.
Alright. Alright, Charlie 6, but he's not going to let me do that. I don't think he would. Nope. Unless I've got something that is so far out of whack. Knight to Charlie 6. Well, yeah, I can do that. All right, I'm going to try knight, let's see, Hotel 4 to Golf 6.
Pawn takes knight on Golf 6.
Yep. All right. Is that right? Pawn takes knight on Golf 6. Alrighty. And he should be able to take that. Oh, wait a minute. I know what it is. It's this one right there. There it is. Okay. Yes. Alrighty. Let's get moving here. All right, Bishop D3 out to Bravo 5.
Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun at Central and Freeport. There is a amateur radio chess game going on right now between Kerry, K9MED, and Mike at KD9MED. So as soon as the game is over, we'll resume check-ins. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do. Any stations want to check in to the Friday Night Fun Net, and we'll get back to the game. Any station want to check in, please call now. Okay, guys, go ahead. K9GCR.
Mike, I think your last move got covered by Jimmy. My last move was pawn on Hotel 7 captures knight on Golf 6.
Knight on Golf 6. Knight on Golf. Yeah, I believe so. And then I moved a bishop from Delta 3 up to what looks to be Bravo 5.
Bishop to Charlie 3. This is KD9MED.
Bishop to Charlie 3. Bishop to Charlie 3. Okay, there we go. Nope, don't do that. All right, Bishop, Bravo 5 to Charlie 6.
Rook to Delta 1, checkmate.
Delta 1. Oh, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, he got me there. Delta 1. Well, that's interesting. And you know something, Carrie? I know for a fact you should be able to make that move, and why the computer won't let me do that is, that's interesting. It won't let me do that move.
Won't let me do that move?
Yeah, you've got, is that right? Rook to Delta 1 for a checkmate.
Well, the Delta file was open. There were no pieces on it that I'm aware of.
Yep, and that's exactly what I'm looking at. I'm wondering if, could be just the app itself here is not correctly letting us do that. But I think if I remember my chess rules correctly, you should be able to take that knight all the way down to Delta 1 and put me in check for sure.
I think Carrie says Delta 5.
Delta 5?
No, it's Delta 1. The rook comes down right next to the king.
Yep, and that's exactly what he should be able to do.
Okay, well, I guess I don't know exactly what's happening here. It may be that one or both of us made a mistake somewhere in the sequence of moves, and we don't have the same board position anymore. What I can do, Mike, is I can email you my score of the game, and you can compare it to your score of the game. I can email you a screenshot of the final position. You can compare it to your final position and see if they match. And I guess maybe we've taken up enough of the fun that time with this for the first try. We'll get it better next time, folks. Thanks a lot.
Yep, and I'll say the same here. You know, like I say, I appreciate it. It's probably been probably well over 6 years since I played chess, and last time I did, I just played the computer anyways. So you're the first person I've probably played in 10 years, if not more. KD9MED.
K9GZT.
Sorry, wants to get in there. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, and thank you, gentlemen, for the demonstration. I know on short notice it was really tough to put together the board and everything like that, except I just had it right next to him. But anyway, how did you feel about this? Do you think it's something you want to carry on and maybe more people can get involved? Terry first.
Well, it sure does have to be boring for the people who don't play chess, and for the people who do play chess, it sure must be boring if they're not following along on their own boards. So, whether we should consume a great deal of fun at time doing this, I guess is up to the group. But yeah, I would like to email this information to Mike just so that we can double check, and if we did make a mistake in exchanging moves somewhere along the line, at least we'll get that straightened out.
Yeah, I never meant for this to really be something for the fun net. It's something, with the so little use of the repeaters, you could have 3 or 4 games going on at the same time on the same repeater. Just have to avoid each other, or maybe you have a couple of repetitions. Maybe one more thing to be started on the fun net. Maybe somebody could suggest a time and a frequency, and anybody interested, show up and pick a partner and go for it. What do you think, guys?
It's okay by me, but I'll only commit to playing 1 game a week. KD9MED.
Yeah, KD9MED here. I would be probably, up to a game maybe, once or twice a month or something like that. Like I say, I'm pretty rusty at it, but it's something I haven't done in a while, but something I'm still interested in.
I think it might be fun. A lot of people like to play chess. They just don't have an opponent handy and so forth. Maybe this would become just another activity of ham radio. Thank you for your time, Jim. Appreciate you putting this on the Friday Night Fun Net, the most listened to activity in northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin. How about it, guys? Anybody out there want to play? Back to you, Jim, KC9GCR.
Well, you're welcome, Larry, Gary, and Mike. Okay, I think that's great. Maybe what I'll do, maybe I should just ask. I'll just ask around next Friday night. I'll ask if anybody wants to do this. We can, it didn't. I think this is great that we did this on the Friday Night Fun. But of course, we can always do it. But we can always find another time and date and another frequency or another repeater to do this too. But I'll ask around next Friday night and I'll see what everybody thinks.
Thank you, Jim. I appreciate the time, and I appreciate that your willingness to try new things, and that's what makes the Friday Night Fun Net fun. K9TZT clear.
Okay, thank you for suggesting it. I never even heard of this. By the way, who won or who was ahead?
KD9MED here.
Okay, who won or who was ahead?
Well, by far, I think Kerry had something, according at least to my app, he had at least 15 pieces, opposed to probably my 6 or 7.
Mike, I'm thinking maybe I made a mistake. Your last move was a bishop move. I moved it to Alpha 6. Did you want to actually move it to Echo 6?
Last move, I think, with the bishop would have been from Bravo 5 to Charlie 6.
Okay, that was my mistake then.
All right.
I'll back up here. So that was bishop takes knight on Charlie 6, right?
Correct.
Okay, that was my mistake. My reply is the same. Rook to Delta 1 checkmate.
Yep. All right, copy that. And you know, this is the thing with the app. For whatever reasons, I know for a fact you should be able to make that move. I know you should be able to make it, but the app is not letting me. So that's kind of odd.
Okay, well, at least I found my mistake and corrected it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was great, Mike. Thanks a lot. And it's up to the group, I guess, if and when we try it again. Thanks again. Bye-bye. KD9MED. Not bye-bye. KD9MED.
Yeah, KD9MED here. And the same to you, Kerry. I appreciate the chess game. You know, like I say, it's been years and years since I've played an actual person. You know, so forgive my rustiness on here, and I might have made a mistake along the way. But anyways, I emailed you the screenshot and the game moves as well, so maybe you can kind of chew through that and tell me if I made a mistake somewhere.
Can do.
Okay, I wanted to leave a pause. Okay, well, guys, thanks for what you did. And now, by the way, I still don't understand who, when you guys quit, who was ahead or what have you? Was there a winner or a loser or draw or what?
MAP checkmated White's king on Charlie 1. The rook is giving the check, and the bishop is on Charlie 3 is preventing the king from escaping to the B rank, the Bravo rank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I concur on that. KD9MED for sure. I'd probably at this point in time, I'd probably be toast.
Okay, I guess we'll move on. Thanks, guys, for everything. Well, tonight history was made on the Friday Night Funnet, the first ever amateur radio chess game. I don't know if this has ever been done in all the history of Rockford area ham radio, but we'll see. By the way, you'll be those of you this is being recorded for future replay in the Friday Night Funnet Facebook page. If you'll be able to hear it and see how and what have you here. So, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's. Do we have any? Thanks a million, you guys, Larry, Kerry, and Mike. Any? Do we have any stations who want to check in at this time? Please call now. Well, let's see if Dean, K9FLO is still. Dean, are you still with us? Now, I'll ask, ask everybody next week if they want to have this continue, or you want anybody else want to join in. Maybe two more people want to join. We'll see what happens. All right. Let me give you a rundown of all the other nets we have in the area. In about 16 minutes, if you're able to pick up the 443.27, just a minute, 443.750 repeater in the Chicago with a PL of 114.8 plus offset, the Night Watch net will be getting underway in about 15 minutes. That runs 7 nights a week, and sometimes I can pick it up, other times I can't. I think was the last night, the other night they ran for almost 2 hours. So that net runs 7 nights a week. If you can't get to the repeater, you can get into that net via the Echo Link. And, okay, tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock here on this repeater, we got the Saturday evening Ragtune net. We go around about 2 or 3 times, talk about different items. I'll be net controlled tomorrow night. Then Larry K9KZ, no. Larry K9HKX has the second Saturday. Larry K9KCT has the third Saturday, and Jamie. Oh, now wait, that's right. Next, that would be the Amps Radio, the field day that night. So we'll just forget about that. But it's a Saturday evening Raichu Net, Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. here on this repeater. Also, immediately following that net, if you're able to pick up the 146.910 repeater in Milwaukee, the PL of 127.3 minus offset, you got the Saturday Night Fun Net. That net is a lot more structured than this one. That net gets underway at 9 o'clock. And I think they either had a short net last week or they didn't have it, because around 9:30 I was picking them up and it sounded to me like they were more or less rag chewing. But that net is a lot more structured than this one, and a lot of the topics they bring up, I wouldn't even consider bringing up on this net. Okay, oh yes, those of you who have the HF capability, Sunday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. on 3.905 75-80 meters, the statewide, Illinois statewide Aries net is held. That, let's see, it's divided into all the different EMA districts. Like we're in District 2, Lloyd, KB9, APW down in Sterling does this segment. He calls by counties. Like ours, like Stark, Stevenson, or what have you. Then they go on to Winnebago or Whiteside or what have you. That's what they do. But that's through that's Sunday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. on 3.905 megahertz in the 75-80 meter band. Okay, let's see. Sunday evenings at 7:30 p.m. on the 145.110 repeater in Monroe, the PL of 123.0 minus offset. The Greene County Aries Races net is held. Scott, K9YI is net control of that net. It's a combination Aries Races and the Raichu net. There was no net this last Sunday because of the holiday. Monday evenings at 7 p.m. here on this repeater, we got the Rah-Rah info net. Larry K9KCT and I share the duties of net control. I was net control this past Monday, and I had a total of 8 check-ins. We need more people checking into that net, folks. That net's that Rah-Rah net's gone by several different names down through the years. We need more people checking into that net. Okay, the Lee County Aries group holds its Monday evening net at 8 p.m. on the 146.970 repeater in Dixon with a PL of 82.5 minus offset. At 8:30 p.m. the DeKalb, the Kishwaukee Amp Radio Club holds its Monday evening net on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb with a PL 123 100.0 minus offset. And I almost forgot, I skipped a couple of nets. Okay, Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 147.375 repeater in Belvedere. That has a PL of 100.0 plus offset. The Big Thunder Amp Radio Club holds its Sunday evening net. Also at 8 p.m., the Whiteside County Aries group holds its Sunday evening net on the 146.850 repeater in Sterling and the PL 114.8 minus offset. You shouldn't have any problem getting into that repeater. The antenna is on 300 feet in the air in the Illinois State Police District 1 radio tower. Okay, Tuesday evenings, we've got the Rock County Aries Races net. That was the public service net, but then now they have a new Aries Races coordinator in Rock County. They changed the name of the net back to the Aries net. It's held on the 145.450 repeater in Janesville. That is a PL 123.0 and minus offset. That gets underway at 7 p.m. Also, the first of the two health and the tech nets is held on the 147.195 repeater at 7 p.m. with Larry, AC9GO. Of course, I'm the net control of the Thursday evening health and tech net at 7 p.m. on 147.195. We ask everybody how they're doing health-wise, if anybody has any technical questions. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. here in Freeport. No, just a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Rick, K9QDP has the North America Long Wires net at 8 p.m. on Tuesday evenings on 28.390 megahertz, 10 meters upper sideband. Okay, now, Ogle County Amateur Radio Net for Aries Skywarn meets every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. on the 147.165 repeater in Oregon with a PL of 146.2 plus offset. Okay, now, the Stevens County Aries net meets every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. on the 147.390 repeater here in Freeport with a PL 114.8 plus offset. I'm net control. And at 7:30 p.m. on the 147.120 repeater in Beloit with the PL 123.0 plus offset, the Greater Beloit Amateur Radio Club holds its Wednesday evening net. Then at 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, on the 147.390 repeater here in Freeport, we have our Wednesday evening swap net. Runs from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. to all traffic is handled. Mel, K9RFD, the trustee of the 39 repeater, and I share the duties of net control. He ran it this past Wednesday, and I'll do it again this coming Wednesday. Mel brings us amateur radio news line, 15-minute independent news broadcast of old entirety amateur radio. Then this was recorded, that's from the Friday of the previous week. And of course, I told you about the Thursday evening health and tech net on the 147.195 repeater. Okay, just hold on here. I gotta get out some paperwork here. One moment, please. Okay, as many as you know, we no longer hold a Thursday evening Salvation Army Saturday night on the 39 repeater. But the way Brandon K9LA was talking, he wants to try to get that back going again. Hopefully it'll be soon. Okay, but there are some other Saturn nets I want to tell you about. On HF, the International Saturn net meets Monday through Saturday at 1500 hours Zulu on 14.265 megahertz, 20 meters upper sideband. The Central Territory Saturn net meets Tuesday evenings at... let's do that again. Central Territory Saturn net meets Tuesday at 1330 hours Zulu on 7.265 megahertz, 40 meters lower sideband. The West Metro Chicago Saturn net meets on Monday evenings at 7 p.m. on the 145.310 repeater in Wheaton, Illinois. That has a PL of 107.2 minus offset. The East Metro Chicago Saturn net meets on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. on the CFMC Chicago FM Club 146.760 repeater in Chicago. That has a PL of 107.2 minus offset. I believe that repeater is on one of the tall buildings in the downtown Chicago in the Loop. Then last but certainly not least, the Senile net. Meets every day Monday through Friday from 1400 to 1500 hours Zulu on 14.287 megahertz, 20 meters upper sideband. But Chuck, WD9BB is your net control station. All right, you're up to date on your local nets. Now, support your local net control operators, your local nets, your local repeaters. You remember of any ham radio club, by all means, support your local repeater. Okay, at this time, are there any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go on. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I was trying to get my papers organized here. Okay, I don't know of any big DX contests going on, so as a result, I will not be reading the DX Code of Conduct or the Contesters Code of Ethics. But what I will be reading here, I'll be reading the Amateur's Code. The amateur is considerate. He never unknowingly uses the air in such ways to lessen the pleasures of others. 2. The amateur is loyal. He offers his loyalty, encouragement, and support to his fellow radio amateurs, his local club, and the American Radio Relay League through which amateur radio is represented. 3. The amateur is progressive. He keeps his station abreast of science. It is well-built and efficient. His operating practice is above reproach. 4. The amateur is friendly. Slow and patient sending when requested. A friendly advice and counsel to the beginner, kindly assistance, cooperation, and consideration for the interests of others. These are marks of the amateur spirit. 5. The amateur is balanced. Radio is his hobby. He never allows it to interfere with any of his duties he owes to his home, his job, his school, or his community. And last one, 6. The amateur is patriotic. His knowledge and his station are always ready for the service of his country and his community. That's the amateur's code. As Tony K9RFD used to say, some to live by not only on the radio but throughout life itself. Okay, at this time, are there any more stations who'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? From anywhere in the region, without traffic, please call K9GCR. Oh, I got the carrier, but no audio. Try that one more time, please. Okay. One moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please. This is K9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXD Repeater Rockford transfer for Friday Night Fun Net Central and Report. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Do we have any more stations who want to check in this time? Please call now. Okay, at this time I'm going to do my honorary check-ins. Okay. N9, ARB, Tony, REC here in Stephen County, HC honorary check-in. N9, TAB, HC honorary check-in. And we mustn't forget the beautiful Kishwaukee River Yacht Club south of Rockford with Scott, A9, Silver Fox, honorary check-in. And okay, and K9FEO, Justin AC honorary check-in. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on the W9AXD Repeater in Rockford, transferring for Friday Night Fun Net Central and Freeport. It is now 10 p.m. curfew time. Parents, do you know where your children are at? Okay, one of the best guys in the whole world. He doesn't check in Auburn, but he listens every Friday night. Richard in Belvedere, N9, ZO, HC honorary check-in. KD9, QDP, Rick, HC honorary check-in. And let's see. KD9, OVJ in Macau, HC honorary check-in. He should be wrapping up his training for a fire and EMT. So for the Cedarville Fire Protection District and the Lemons ambulance. So okay, all right. Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah. AC9JZ, Mike, HC honorary check-in, and Kevin, W9KLG, HC honorary check-in, and let's see. Okay, K9TSU, Vince in Monroe, HC honorary check-ins. So the count's now up to 34 check-ins. Are there any more stations like checking the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, I want to thank the Rah-Rah, Kurt KD9N, Rah-Rah President, the Board of Trustees, Board of Directors, and for allowing me to use this repeater to host the Friday Night Fun Net. I want to run down the list of stations that checked in so far. County, starting my two early bird check-ins. K9LOA Brandon and W9JTC Jamie. Okay. These are the stations that checked in so far during the net. AC9GO, AA9VU, H9MW, K9HKX, K9KCT, W99WTF, W99HF, K9MAP, N9GBP, KC9QPL, K9RGG, KE9N, K9KWR, myself K9GCR. The late great Gene Duncan, W9GD, Silent Key honorary check-in. AK9F, K9YI, K9MED, who's recording this net for future rebroadcast on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page and who is live streaming on the internet. K9EPZL, K9QVW, Angelo, K9DDF, K9FLO. Now my honorary check-ins, N9ARB, N9TAB, AA9SF, K9FEO, N9ZO, K9QDP, K9OVJ, H9JZ, W9KLG, K9TSU, and you know what? I forgot to put him down. W9RLT Ricky. I thought sure you'd check it tonight. If you did not hear the news about Ricky, he was involved in a traffic accident and he had to go to the hospital. But he's okay, but he's going to have to spend a lot of time at home. That means he'll be playing a lot of radio. That's for sure. So the count stands at 35 check-ins for the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, let's see. A total of, okay, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 on-air check-ins, 2 early bird check-ins, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 on-air check-ins. I mean, the count stands at 35 check-ins overall. At this time, any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net, please call now. Okay, we haven't done this in a while. We got a homemade radio joke, courtesy of Eric, K9MCS, the trustee of the 147.255 repeater. That's where we used to hold the net there. Okay, you know you're on a radio nut when? Anytime you see a piece of metal on the ground, you are trying to make an antenna out of it. Okay. If you have a homemade radio nut joke you want to pass along, you can give me a call here on the radio or on the Friday Night Fun Net hotline. Area code 815-232-FN-FN, 232-3636. The local Freeport number. And by the way, you've seen pictures of it on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. It's a traditional red desktop touch tone telephone. When you hear it ring, which has not happened so far tonight, that's a real telephone ring, folks, not that phony baloney cell phone ring. Also, again, this net is being recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. When you go to the Friday Night Fun Net Central Facebook page, go to Friday Night Fun Net Central, follow instructions, and you'll be able to hear this net. You'll be able to hear the big chess match between Kerry K9MED and Mike KD9MED. So, you listen to every night is Friday night. When you listen to Friday Night Fun Net on the Facebook page, you can listen to this edition of the net, or like last week's Memorial Day edition of the net, or past Friday Night Fun Nets. So, it's the Friday Night Fun Net every night of the week. Okay. Does anybody have any additional questions, comments, traffic, or any input you'd like to bring before the net? Okay. Be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your grandparents, your in-laws, your neighbors across the street, down the street, next door. Be sure you tell your butcher, your baker, your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the checkout counter at your grocery store. Be sure to tell the clerk behind the counter at your convenience store. Be sure you tell your waiters, waitresses, or bartenders at your friendly neighborhood bars, restaurants, taverns, or pubs. Be sure you tell your new car dealer. Be sure you tell your used car dealer. Be sure you tell your garage mechanic. Be sure you tell your stockbroker, your when you go to the post office to buy your stamps, your envelopes. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter at your local post office. Okay, be sure you tell the members of your local PTA or PTO. Be sure you tell your probation officer, your parole officer, your divorce lawyer. Be sure you tell your priest, your ministers, your rabbi, your ayatollahs, your mullahs, your imams. sure you tell your probation officer, your parole officer, divorce lawyer. Be sure you tell your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends, your ex-girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, and of course your old ladies about the Friday Night Fun Net. More check-ins are better than that. Make sure you have a valid FCC license. I see in 1934 the record high was 100 degrees. In 1947 it was 38 degrees. I'll take the 100 degrees or the 38 degrees any time. And the high was 81 degrees in Rockford. That's great. I'm watching the 10 o'clock news on our TV here at the radio desk. But anyway, be sure you tell all these people I mentioned about the Friday Night Fun Net. The more check-ins, the better than that. Make sure you have a valid FCC license before you check in. We do not take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. Okay? If you insist on taking a knee or clenching your fist when the national anthem is being played, we don't take your check-ins. The manager of the San Francisco Giants says he's not coming out for the national anthem before things improve in this country. Well, we don't take his check-ins either. That's all. You respect the flag. That's all there is to it. So, okay. Okay, and do we have any more check-ins? Before I close it down, please go on. This concludes the Friday Night Fun Net for 2022. By the way, this coming Monday, it's going to be 78th anniversary of the Normandy invasion, D-Day. God for these guys. Okay, this June 3rd to 2022. I want to thank everybody for checking in. And next week at this time, of course, we'll talk. This is the last call for any stations. Fun Net. Remember, we're in the region with ground traffic. Please call K9GCR. Last call for Ratchet Jaw. Okay, and with that, this is K9GCR. Now closing down. Friday, June 3rd to 20th. Repeater in the frequency normal amp radio. 14 p.m. 3 hours of 14. Total of 35 check-ins. That's not before the night's over. Have a good evening. Tomorrow night. If not, we'll talk to you down the line. Saying 7-3 to all, and to all a good night. K9MED. K9MED.
KD9MED.
Go ahead. Thanks for all you did, and thanks for that. And Kerry provided with that chest mat.
Yeah, copy that, and thank you for the opportunity as well. It's KD9MED clear and posting the live stream.
Okay, we'll do this again. I'm going to ask around first, see what other people think about. Okay, Mike. K9GCR, 7-3. Good night.